As we descend for the first dive in Maui, we're diving off the back wall of Molokini. The water is just absolutely gorgeous. I've been told that the visibility is 160 feet. Now, Molokini is an extinct volcano. It sits out in the middle of the bay, right in Maui. Ranges in depth all the way down to about over 1,000 feet. The island stands over 100 feet in the air. If you see it from the air, it's quite something to see. Now, our dive master for this dive is Pauline. My dive buddy is my brother Gene. And as we go down the back wall of Molokini, I'm struck with the beauty of all of the coral that's on the rock here. It's just absolutely breathtaking. The bright reds, the beautiful whites and yellows, and everything is just so alive. Now, the dive company that we're using here is Mike Severin's Diving. They are just phenomenal. They're marine biologists themselves. So they take you down to see all the beautiful sights and even tell you the things that you're going to see when you go down there. Like this yellow butterfly fish. They'll even take you over to some nudibranchs. They'll take you to some sea urchins. They know this place like the back of their hand. They dive it every single day. We have to run across a very old lobster down here. This lobster's about a foot long. He doesn't seem to be too afraid of us. He's not trying to make a hasty retreat. He just seems to be wanting to be left alone. Now, as I said before, Molokini is just an absolutely gorgeous place. And as I look up, I see the divers are looking at something. I don't know quite exactly what it is. Maybe I ought to go up a little bit and check out what they're looking at. The closer I get, the more spectacular it becomes. We see some unicorn fish. We see some long-nosed butterfly fish. Some spotted butterfly fish. And I believe there's even a raccoon butterfly fish in the background there. The colors are spectacular. The wildlife is beautiful. Now, Molokini is not for the faint of heart, because Molokini, the back wall where we're diving, you have to deal with a little bit of surge in the water, and it's a wall dive. So if you're a little nervous at looking down and seeing only blue underneath you, maybe this is not the dive for you. But it certainly was the dive for me. As we made our way around Molokini on the back wall, we run into tons and tons of reef fish. Every place we look, there's life. Now, this is a good example of what I was telling you about a wall dive. As we come over the coral here, you're going to see Pauline, the dive master for this dive, and how she's just hanging out there in the abyss. Now, as I've said on other shows, wall dives are about the closest thing that you can get to flying without actually doing it. You just hang in the water and look. Everything is so colorful and beautiful. Now, Pauline is pointing out a nudibranch. See it right there in the center of the screen? That purplish color? Now, nudibranchs are related to snails, I believe. I'm not certain of that, but I think they are. Come swimming by here happens to be a white-tipped reef shark as he lazily strolls by. This one, I believe, was about 4.5, 5, maybe even 6 feet long. As you can see on the video, I wasn't that close to him. I happened to spot this Moorish idol, and I knew if I'd follow him that he would take me someplace. I wasn't sure exactly where he'd take me, but to my surprise, it was another beautiful scene with beautiful red squirrelfish, some tangs, other Moorish idols. Just unbelievable. Molokini is a place that we did 11 different dives. And even though I've done 11, I can't wait to go back and do a few more. I'm sure you'll enjoy it in Molokini. From the beautiful sights, to the wall dive, to everything that it has to offer. Until next time, aloha.